And another source of federal dollars available to states is something called community project funding, formerly called earmarks. And it allows members of Congress to request money for local projects right in their district. ABC 10's Becca Habegger joins us live in studio right now to show us how the end result of one of these projects really looks like.
Alex, every year, each member of the U.S. House of Representatives can ask the Appropriations Committee to fund up to 15 local projects in their district. Now, these can run the gamut from transportation and infrastructure to agriculture, commerce, and more. Well, today in South Sacramento, we saw what one grant for $500,000 has done for the community.
1, 2, 3.
Community leaders cut the ribbon Tuesday on 2 new electric vehicle charging stations in South Sacramento.
Now they're officially on site and ready to charge this community up.
They say South Sacramento is a bit of a charging station desert. This map from the U.S. Department of Energy shows plenty of options downtown, but in South Sacramento, fewer and farther between. The map already includes the newly unveiled chargers here at South Sacramento Christian Center.
Normally we're holding press conferences for violence and for shootings and for all the different things happening in the community. This one is to charge our community up for the future.
Les Simmons is the pastor here and longtime community activist. He says profits from the chargers will fund neighborhood work.
Our food distribution that continues to feed thousands of people, our youth facility that, runs youth services from basketball or sports recreational programs, violence interruption programs.
The chargers were built using a $500,000 federal grant secured by Representative Doris Matsui through community project funding. A $400,000 grant from the NBA Foundation and other sources brought the total funding to just over $1 million.
We're standing next to our new ChargePoint chargers that Green Tech has installed.
17-year-old Corey Takeuchi helped build the chargers.
We installed these side pieces.
That's because this project is about more than just electric vehicle infrastructure. 36 youth ages 16 to 24 from underserved communities were hired to build these as part of a mentoring and green jobs training program from which they have since graduated.
I plan on pursuing an EV career path because of this fellowship. It has very much piqued my interest.
When we empower youth, we don't just change their lives. We change the trajectory of the entire neighborhoods that they live in.
Dr. Dante Early, president and CEO of United Way California Capital Region, and Chet Hewitt, founder and CEO of the Center at Sierra Health Foundation, say this is an example of federal grant dollars benefiting a community in multiple ways.
This was a youth development project. It introduces them to the future. This was a health project. This was an economic development project. And it was a violence reduction project because 36 kids from across the city actually had something creative to do in the hours when they could have been out engaged in behaviors that aren't. It is a win-win-win-win situation, and we got to thank a lot of partners for making it happen.
Youth in the program were paid $25 per hour plus travel compensation. That wage was based on the United Ways of California real cost measure. That accounts for all expenses someone pays to make ends meet, from food and housing to transportation and health care, based on where in the state they live and the size of their household. Alex.
All right, Becca, thank you for bringing us that story tonight.